This is coming from Jake Shervinsky. This week marks the 3-year anniversary of the last time the SEC provided guidance on whether and when digital assets qualify as securities. In April of 2019, the SEC published a list of non-exclusive factors to consider under the Howey test. Since then, nothing but enforcement. Yeah, I mean, really, they've never provided guidance, and that's being exposed in the Ripple case, right? The Hinman speech they're now saying is that it was just his opinion. That was just Bill Hinman's opinion. That was not the official position of the SEC. So they've really not given us anything. And huge shout out to Widowmaker in our Discord group. Thank you for sharing. He was lighting up our chat today. Thank you, Widowmaker, for all the shares. This article right here from the Crypto Basic. The new email conversation shows Bill Hinman violated the SEC rules. So I'm just going to mention this because you guys have already seen this. This has already been circulating in the XRP community today, big time. Essentially, Hinman was already told by the SEC, do not go speak with Simpson Thatcher. You are not supposed to be speaking with them. That is a conflict, a criminal conflict. Okay? This scored some extraordinary emails regarding Bill Hinman, including one that shows that Hinman was warned that he has a, quote, bar under the criminal financial conflict with Simpson because you have an ongoing financial interest in the firm. That was tweeted out from James Flan, coming out from Crypto Law. That's John Deaton's firm. Hinman explicitly warned he may never meet with Simpson Thatcher while in office, then promptly and repeatedly violates the rule. 5 times after he was told, he went and met with a guy from Simpson Thatcher. Completely illegal. It is a criminal act. John Deaton says Hinman didn't just have, quote, retirement benefits. He had an ongoing financial interest in the success of Simpson Thatcher. The better his law firm did, the better he did. Helping clients, ethics told him not to meet with his partners, yet he continued. He was a double agent. So working for a big Wall Street law firm, right, Simpson Thatcher, while maintaining his post as the director of corporate finance at the SEC. Eleanor Terrett also quoting, and she's one of the few from Fox Business that is covering this. Eleanor Terrett, huge shout out to her, one of the few on mainstream news that is actually covering this case. It would be a, quote, criminal financial conflict. So this is criminal, guys. All the way up to the top. We already know how Gary Gensler, what he was involved in as well. This whole SEC, everyone in charge at the SEC, even including Jay Clayton, the former SEC chair, right? This whole thing's exposed. They have to settle this up. Now, I'm not going to predict here that we're going to have a settlement in a month, in 2 months. I just think that this thing will be settled up before anything major gets exposed. It's already really been exposed on a major level, but I would predict that they're going to wrap this thing up sooner rather than later because it's just getting to the criminal point. They're getting exposed for criminal charges. We already saw in regards to the criminal campaign conspiracy. I can't mention the name, but starts with the C, ran against President Trump in 2016, right? We all know how that's been exposed as well. The criminal campaign conspiracy, Gary was the CFO. They are getting charged with RICO violations, racketeering, right? When we call it, it's perfectly called a criminal campaign conspiracy, right? And it includes everyone at the SEC.